With everyone stuck in their homes and Pornhub streaming to every television in the house. No? Just me? It's never been a more important time to protect your data, and the best way to do that is with the Brave browser. It's free, blocks online advertising, and protects your data from the evil prigs in Silicon Valley. You only see ads if you want to, and you're rewarded with cryptocurrency for your attention. Winning! Support Sandman and download Brave by clicking on the link in the description.
What up, you window-breaking panty fascists? Bad Popp showed up today because I got some bad news for you, and you're gonna love it. Winning! No. Our country has not been this close to a goddamn boogaloo since 1860. But I'm not here today to talk about any of that. I'm here to talk about, first, my condolences for the family of Mr. Floyd. This bullshit did not have to happen. It is the textbook definition of a senseless tragedy. And this dude and the three ass bags that helped him, they deserved to lose their jobs and go to prison. And now, with that out of the way, I gotta talk about these mother fornicators. My harshest condemnation, oh my god, that was a lot of syllables, to those assholes out there who are using this to spark anarchy. Because of you, people aren't even talking about George Floyd anymore. And that just might be the biggest tragedy of this whole thing. Because now Mr. Floyd's memory will be tied to images like this for all time. He didn't have to die in vain, but now he will because of you.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah. Let's put a good title card up on the screen as we talk about
the incident.
May 25th, 2020. The Minneapolis PD gets a call that there was a dude out there using a fake $20 bill. The officers showed up and Mr. Floyd was detained and handcuffed without incident. But all of a sudden, when they walked him across the street to put him in the transport SUV, he decides to play dead potato with these cops and lay down on the ground, and you can see it in this video. Last time I saw a guy go that limp, he was banging my ex-wife, screen 5. I'm not gonna say he did it on purpose. He very well could have lost his footing or his legs went out because of this panic attack. I've been there and I know. But for some reason, it took 3 police officers to subdue an individual who was already cuffed and laying on his belly. Not that I know this or anything, but if you're laying on your belly with your hands cuffed behind your back, you can do about fuck all. There was absolutely no threat there whatsoever. It was at this point Mr. Chauvin, or Officer Chauvin at the time, put his knee on the neck of a prone, unstruggling suspect for over 8 minutes. Officer Chauvin kept his knee on his neck for an additional 3 minutes after he became unresponsive. If an individual goes unconscious from a chokehold and you hold it for an additional 4 minutes, it is usually fatal. So let's just boil it down. At the very bare minimum, this was negligent homicide. Once you have a suspect in custody, cuffed and stuffed, and walk into the vehicle, it is the arresting officer's responsibility to maintain health and safety of that prisoner. Every single officer on the scene failed miserably on this basic front. And in my opinion, from what I saw, this was a sadistic act When someone is crying for their mother and mercy and you keep choking them, you are beyond God's mercy.
I can breathe. Please, in the name of Nick.
And I wish I could say that this ass-bag's superiors didn't see this coming. This dude was so fucked up, Stevie Wonder could have seen this coming. In 19 years, this particular officer had 17 formal complaints against him. And he was involved in 2 shootings, one of which was fatal. When I hear that, I think of a chain of command that looks the other way and ignores blatant problems within the ranks. To the dudes that write this guy's checks, I'm gonna ask you a basic question here. What the fuck were you thinking? Did you honestly think if you buried your head in the sand or in a vagina that this problem would just go away? Cops like this are walking lawsuit dispensers. You cannot tell me after complaint 15 of 17, someone there would think, you know what? 15 complaints. Why don't we put this fucker on desk duty, keep him off the street so it doesn't fuck anything else up? This is what happens when the chain of command is made from the weakest links. I know I have a lot of cops who watch this channel, and you're probably opening another tab right now in your browser to send me some hate mail. All I really gotta say is, wah, and drink with me. Now it's time for another fancy title card. We're gonna talk about the fallout. What was the best thing you can do to protest on this dude's behalf? 6 straight nights of violence and looting thus far. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant peaceful protests. Space Ghost.
Sometimes angry, but entirely peaceful.
It is not, generally speaking, unruly, but fires have been started.
Yeah, let's just ignore the burning building in the background, right? Nothing to see here.
Oh, the real problem is these guys at the Michigan Capitol. You know, these guys standing around, not shooting weapons and waving American flags. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's a condensed format. If you want to watch the whole thing, alt-tech links in the description. And since this channel is completely demonetized, please go to redonkulous.com/donate. Send us a couple bucks to keep us going because, hey, we can always use more bottles of booze on the bar. Winning!
It is no secret that men have become the cultural scapegoats of the Western world. When you're born, they cut the tip off, and then when you reach adulthood, they go for the shaft! If you're sick and tired of this Marxist bullshit, pick up a copy of The Rules: Reclaiming Your Freedom, Your Manhood, and Your Sanity. This is the book you need to start winning. Download a free PDF or buy the printed version right now. Links are in the description.
Last title card, we're gonna talk about the good, and unfortunately it's gonna be short. In cities across the country, you actually have police and sheriffs standing with the protesters.
I will never forget this night.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget I saw was what the entire nation saw when they see people that are angry, people that feel like they don't have a voice. Turn in a second when the police listen to them, when the police understand them. And when I asked what I could do, because police condemn what happened in Minneapolis. That's not who we are. But there are good people that love you and need to hear what you have to say. Once we did that, I asked one question to this guy right here. I said, what do we need to do? And he said, walk with us. And here we are.
You have police comforting real pain people are feeling over this tragedy.
I feel your pain too, okay? I feel your pain. We're here with y'all. We're here to help. All right? Okay? Okay? Look at It's all right. We're all here together, okay?
Seeing stuff like that gives me palpitations in my black dead heart. Dare I say I'm feeling a spark of hope? Now make no mistake, every time somebody picks up one of these bricks, and throws it through a window, you piss on all of these people. These are good people and good cops. They do exist.